Hi everyone, welcome back to another Win interview on Just the Tips newsletter. I'm really excited today to have Gloria Ochoa with us. She's going to talk us through how she's been using AI, what she's been doing in her business and with her clients, and a little bit about her experience with Jeff's program. So, Glo, welcome to the interview.
Hi, thank you.
I appreciate you taking the time to come on today. So, if you could tell me a little bit about your business and what it is you're doing with your customers, that would be great.
My business is Techno Creative. I do a lot of things for my clients. I give them the personal one-on-one, so I don't take 20, 30 clients at one time. I have a very small client base, and once we're done, I move, get new clients. I do consulting, business coaching, strategy. I do fun stuff too. I like to do a lot of designing with, Canva and things like that. So I create stuff like that. Some of my clients are print on demand. Some of them are coaches, some of them are dog trainers, some of them are Reiki healers. I just have a whole mix. It's fun. I love it. I love what I do.
I like that. That's some serious variety, and I think we have a lot in common there because I tend to get bored if it's the same kind of people with the same job over and over. So, yeah, sometimes who needs a niche, right?
Right? Yep, exactly.
So tell me about the program and how you came across Jeff and everything that he's been doing.
I met Jeff obviously on Facebook. Not quite sure how, but I met him through Facebook and, following him and his posts, and when he came up with the AI certification and training, I jumped on it. I It came at a time like it was new, and, I like to play with stuff, but sometimes you just need that foundation of training, and when Jeff offered it, I jumped on it, and he's just been he's like there. He's like one of the most giving people. There's like maybe 5 people that I can count on one hand that is so unselfish. He's always, if you have a question, and he's just gives so much information in the training. I'd say the certification training is, I would recommend it 1,000%. I mean, just like, I wasn't even done with the certification, and I started implementing a lot of what he was training, and it helped me a lot in my business, helped me do a lot for my clients and get them excited. They don't wanna My clients don't wanna know, they just want it to happen, but it's fast. I tell them 'em, I'm transparent, like, "I used AI for this," and they're like, "This is great." Yeah,
And
I would recommend Jeff's training.
and I think some of those frameworks as well, they make all the difference. So did you play around with AI much before you joined Jeff's program?
A little, because it was just really becoming known in the area, and people started, it was like their secret or something, and then people started talking about it, so then you start, delving into it. I mean, I was getting emails from Google and Microsoft to try beta test their stuff, and I just that's how I heard most of it from Jeff, but, you start hearing whispers and people talking about it, you wanna know more, and Jeff was just there, he just knew everything.
Yeah, yeah, he was definitely the first one to pretty much get it nailed down into a program, and I believe the first certification consultant program. So, one of the things I'm really interested to hear, because obviously you have such a broad range of clients that you work with. How are you using AI with these clients? Is that a standard, or is there lots of different things that you're doing with these guys?
It's becoming a standard for me. One of the things I do is a strategy for my clients. I tell them, "This is what I suggest for you. You can do it yourself. I can help you." And a lot of it used to be old school manual. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting in a prompt into the AI, asking it to help me for a strategy specific to the niche, the client's brand, and asking it for a strategy and to get ideas that maybe I might have missed. And it's really helped me beef up my strategy. So when I talk to my clients and I offer it to them, they're pretty impressed because and there's things that I hadn't thought of to do it. I use it for creating content, newsletters, typical stuff. you know, for posting, getting some viral posts out there. The visibility, I use it a lot for visibility content because a lot of my clients don't know what to say, don't know what to blog, so I'll draft something up in Chat GPT or Claude and hand it over to them, and they're pretty impressed. They think I know what they do. You know what I mean.
It bridges that gap because you already have the knowledge of helping your clients already, and then you're able to kind of fill in the gaps with AI, which means that the output that they're getting is even better than what they got before, right?
Yep.
And you've been having some pretty amazing wins recently with your clients and yourself and your business. So could you tell me about some of those?
Oh, yeah. So my most recent client, I'm so excited for. I just got my business coaching certification, and I met her through that certification group with all those people. And that's how I got a couple clients, actually, because everybody's like, well, what do you do? What do you do? I'm the only digital creator, manager, whatever. Everybody else is already like in that business coaching niche. And so I met her through there. And she's a clarity coach, which thank goodness for hey, I was like, what's a clarity coach? I know. And so she also has a full-time job that she loves and doesn't want to quit. So it was kind of really AI really helped me keep my strategy on point. I was able to stay on brand with her. I was able to create texts and posts for her because she didn't have time with her full-time job, but she didn't know what to write about either. Our goal was to get her visible without stepping on the toes of her current position because they kind of are the same. And we set up a website for her. We did all the social media. We scheduled the content. AI was a big part of that. And since November, we started in November, got the website done, and she reached out to me a few weeks ago. She's like, "Stop. I got 9 clients. 6 of them are group." So she's doing a group coaching with 6 of them. 3 of them are one-on-one. And right after that, because of some posts, I was doing some article posts for her on LinkedIn using AI because I don't know clarity coaching. And she got asked to speak at an HR event in Guatemala because that's her goal is Guatemala women. And she got asked to go speak there at their event because of those posts and how I'm going to say how it was worded and structured. So my goal for her using AI was visibility as part of the strategy.
Wow. And she got that and more to the point that she couldn't handle any more clients. You also got clarity on what clarity coaching is, which I like.
Exactly. Now I know what it is. But yeah, I was like, she temporarily fired me because she's like, I can't take anymore. Can you just stop?
I like that. So efficient that you got the job done quickly enough that you were no longer needed. Service is not required for now, but I'm sure she'll be coming back. Maybe she'll decide that her day job isn't for her and she should just do that full time.
Exactly, right? Yeah, I mean, it's a good feeling because I was so excited and happy for her and kinda sad because, well, now I gotta find a new client, but that's okay. I got a great
Yeah.
testimonial.
Yeah, you can't get many better testimonials than got so much done for me so quickly that I had to not work with her anymore. I mean, that's
Yes, she was really worried. She's being new on the street, so to speak. No traction, no visibility, and from November what's that? 4 months.
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So the other thing I wanted to add to this is, are you excited and have you heard about the 2.0 version of the AI consulting that's coming through?
Oh, sweetie, I already signed up. Yep,
Me too. Me too. So that makes us both first part of the first 10. Yeah, yeah. I'm there. I'm ready
yep,
to go, and I'm looking forward to it.
yep. I'm excited. I need that. I need more. I need more.
Yeah, and I think that's part of it, right? Is people see AI consulting and they think that that's all we're going to learn in the program, but because Jeff has got so much experience with marketing and branding and positioning yourself, a lot of the time that's what we talk about in these meetings, isn't it?
A lot, yeah, and you get so some of it's like, "Oh, I knew that," but you always learn something on top of that. I mean, he's just like I said, he's just gives it all. He tells you ask, he'll help you. He tells you he doesn't, like, try to sneaker it under something and say, "Well, if you wanna know," you know? This program is very he doesn't hold it back. He'll tell you.
This is right. Yeah, and he also doesn't sugarcoat, which is great. So I do love that about it. And have you started using the AI coffee tools yet?
Not yet, not yet. I just got the email last night, actually.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm sat here right now with that there, excited to get started, but also making sure I stick to the week's plan before I dive into those tools because it can end up being a rabbit hole of playing with new things.
Yep. Yep. Focus. It's like focus. It's like, "I'm busy, I'm playing, leave me alone."
Yeah,
I mean, I'm working. AI is work.
exactly. It's that true sentiment of when you love what you do, for sure.
Yep.
So looking ahead for you, what does the next sort of 12 to 24 months look like with AI and your business?
Mm, well, I'd like to use it more. I'd like to streamline some things. I did get the AI bot a few months ago, and I haven't had time to play with it. I'd really like to start programming some bots, maybe creating some tools for some dog trainers or I call them spiritual workers, the Reiki and maybe some bots or something that'll help them too, that I can show them how to do it. It's a tool. And I think some of my clients are nervous to use those kind of tools. That's why they leave it up to me, which is great, makes me needed, but it'd be nice to teach them too. So that's what I'd like to do within the next 12, 24 months is become expert enough that I can train my clients to use it and create some tools that they can use on their own using AI.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think you're basically then enabling more usage of AI, which for those kind of coaches is great because they want to spend their time helping people. My niche is also transformation coaches, and so I totally understand that feeling. It's basically letting them spend less time marketing and doing all of those activities so they can focus on helping the people, which I then believe is me reflecting that help that they're giving to people with what I do. So I think we're on similar paths.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited to getting to know you better now that I mean, I know all the consultants are in 2.0, but we've jumped into this new extended program, so I'm looking forward to that. If any of the listeners today want to follow you, want to get in touch with you, see, your journey and what you're working on, where's the best place for them to find you? I'll put the links in the description, but if you could let us know, that would be good.
Facebook, just look for Glow Ochoa or Glow 411 or LinkedIn, Gloria Ochoa number 1.
Easy to find. I like that. That's really cool. And we'll put all the links down below as well, just so that it's easy for people to get in touch. But yeah, lastly, I just wanted to thank you for taking the time, Glow, to come and do this interview today. I'm sure in another few months we'll be doing another one when we've applied what we're learning in 2.0. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me today.
Awesome. Well, thank you for having me. This was fun. And as you can tell, I'm very excited about all these things.
Yeah, there's lots of cool stuff to come for sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.